Hi, I'm Rory Sheehan. Welcome to Meditative Conditioning and our series on how to use the pendulum. Today we're going to be looking at how to use the pendulum in order to change your vibrational frequency is the example we're going to use. So it's all about using it in the form of a scale. So we're going to go from a low vibrational frequency to a high vibrational frequency. And you can do this in a variety of different contexts to raise your energy level, to lower your energy level, to allow yourself to sleep better, to allow yourself to communicate more with spirits, because all spirits vibrate on different frequencies. So this will allow you to better access the vibrational frequency that's more in line with the spirit you want to communicate with. So it's a multifunctional exercise. In order to get started, we're going to look at it specifically in the context of vibrational frequency and how to raise and lower our vibrational frequency. So now today I'm going to use some technology, so hopefully it works. So let's see. So there we go. So there's the chart that we're going to be using. Now, as you can see, this chart is not in the traditional form. If you look at different videos online, most of them have circles or half circles. And I always found it very difficult because a circle, I didn't know whether it was pointing, the pendulum was pointing to the message at the top of the circle, the bottom, the side, or wherever. It seemed to be giving conflicting messages to me. And when it was a half circle, I found it confusing because I didn't know when it was parallel along that baseline, whether or not it was pointing to the right or to the left. I found it confusing. So I started creating these cone-shaped charts in order to help me better understand, because I found it less confusing. So I'll put a link in the description below so that you can get a copy of it if you want. If not, you can just make it. It's very simple to make. And what we're going to do is we're going to start, just like we start all our exercises, is by programming the pendulum. Now this, remember I said earlier in one of our earlier videos, it's important that you program the pendulum, not letting the pendulum program itself. And this is where it plays a big role. Because in this example, we want to very clearly tell the pendulum the direction for a low vibrational frequency and the direction for a high vibrational frequency. In this example, we're using 10% to 100%, but you can put anything. You just put low and high if you wanted to. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold our pendulum over this dot here. And this is our starting point. And we're going to get the pendulum moving in this direction and say this is the direction that represents a low vibrational frequency. This is the direction that represents a low vibrational frequency. This is the direction that represents a low vibrational frequency. And then we're going to stop the pendulum and we're going to get moving in this direction and say this is the direction that represents a high vibrational frequency. This is the direction that represents a high vibrational frequency. This is the direction that represents a high vibrational frequency. And then we're going to stop. Now we want to test it to make sure. And I'm going to ask the pendulum to show me the direction that represents a low vibrational frequency. And there we go. The pendulum starts moving in the appropriate direction. And now I want to ask the pendulum to show me the direction that represents a high vibrational frequency. And there we go. Now we've got a direction that represents a high vibrational frequency. So now we're ready to start our exercise where we want to increase our own personal vibrational frequency by communicating our intention to our subconscious mind, working with our subconscious mind to increase our vibrational frequency in such a way that it's making us aware of this increase in vibrational frequency by communicating to us through the pendulum that our vibrational frequency is rising. Just like a meter would rise, we'll see it moving from a low vibrational frequency to a higher vibrational frequency. So we're going to start by asking the pendulum to show us our current vibrational frequency. And you'll see it'll pick someplace. It's going to be different for everybody, but it'll pick someplace. So that's the current vibrational frequency. So now what we want to do is we want to ask our subconscious mind to raise our vibrational frequency. And again, I think it's helpful to emphasize in a healthy and safe way. So we don't want to get it too high so that we're feeling like we're on a bit of a sugar high or a caffeine high. We want to be able to raise it in a healthy and safe way. So what we want to do is we want to start by where our current vibrational frequency is, and direct pendulum to increase our vibrational frequency in a healthy and safe way. And just like a meter would move to the right, notice how it starts to move to the right. And we can stop wherever we want. We don't have to go all the way to 100. We can stop wherever we feel comfortable with that higher vibrational frequency. And once we feel that we're comfortable at that higher vibrational frequency, then we're going to say thank you to our subconscious mind, thank you to our pendulum, and we're going to ask ourselves to hold on to that vibrational frequency for as long as we choose. So that's how you will enable yourself to raise or lower your vibrational frequency. So you may want to raise it during the day when you want to have more energy to do something. Maybe you got a project you have to work on. And you may want to do the exact same exercise, only in the reverse, to lower your vibrational frequency so you can have a good night's sleep. So you can use it in both directions. In future videos, we're going to go into more specific ideas where we can raise and lower our vibrational frequency to manifest certain things, to tap into the law of attraction, to communicate with departed loved ones, to communicate with spirit guides, because everything that we want to communicate with communicates at a different vibrational frequency, and we have to start learning how to tap into that. So that's where we're headed with this. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, be sure to click the like button and remember to subscribe to this series and make sure you click the bell so that you find out when we do future videos. So I hope you're enjoying the series we're doing on the pendulum, and I hope you enjoy the other series we have planned for this channel. It's going to be a lot of fun putting this all together. So in the meantime, my name is Rory Sheehan, and I hope you have a fantastic day.